till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Howdy, howdy. Hello, hello, hello. What's good? What's happening? What's popping? How you doing, guys? I hope you're having a nice and fantastic Thursday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time that you'll be watching this video. Glad to be back. I'm glad to be here, to be back again, stronger, bolder, and wiser, of course. Nothing stops reaction. It's here to stay, bro. You better make peace with that fact, and adjust my microphone. Better make peace with that fact that we're not going nowhere. We're just here to stay. Reaction must continue. So, back again to another reaction video. My name is JT. This right here is JT Podcast. Welcome to another episode, a reaction video, of course. And we're here to talk about one very concerning matter. There's a very concerning matter here that's rotating and roaming in these streets. There is this young man called Daniel. Daniel is a cousin to the boy Brian that was paraded by MARWA the other day that he's a thief, and now there is a project to build him and his grandma a house. And so there is this Daniel who's a cousin who happened to be the only one who can speak English and can translate to this other Brian and the grandma. And so this has been a very helpful boy or young man in this whole thing. And reach a point now, this young man has to come and break his silence. And I really find that to be a little bit emotional and kind of sad, because of course, whatever he's speaking out, it's really true. And as always, the other team, sorry, I just poured some water, but it's okay. The other team would always try to silence him and tell him, hey, you're being ungrateful, or you're complaining, or you need to trust the process. You need to lay low because the boss is working on you, the boss is working, and blah, blah, blah. But one thing I want you to understand from right now that we are beginning this show, I want you to take home a point that this young man, yes, he's a family member, he's a cousin to Brian, but there's no way that he's going to benefit from the project that is going on here. Okay? And that's why he has started his channel and he's trying to work on his channel, but he cannot be allowed to focus on himself. He cannot be allowed to focus on what's good for him. But Maro and his people, his subscribers and everyone, they expect this young man to give up everything and focus on this project that is being done here. The building, okay? But now, deep down, he knows that he's not part of this family. Yes, he could be a family member, but there's that distance, and there's no way that he's going to benefit from all this. So he feel wasted. He feel like for him, he has nothing. At the end of this process, he will walk out with zero, with nothing. And so unless there is a proper means, there is a proper way that is being laid that he will be benefiting from this thing at the end of it, then there is no point of him continuing being here and investing his all time and effort doing this, because at the end of the day, it's not his house. He spoke. He wrote a community post. Like I say, still up there. And I was there, true enough to tell him, but people hate truth. That's what he tried to silence us. I wrote there a comment that told him, young man, this culty community that you're in, they will never allow you to be you, to be yourself, to build anything for you. You'll be there, and they can not only allow you to have something a little, but when you try to portray some independence, some characters in you that you can have independence and you can try to do the things on your own, that's a red flag. And so this young man is coming out now here to say, hey, I have nothing. This is not my house. I'm just a volunteer. I have nothing. I will walk out with nothing. That is exactly the truth. But is Kenge and his team ready for that conversation? No, they will not. I saw a lot of comments that are telling him, hey, young man, be, just go slow. Things are working on you. Maybe after Brian project, people will be coming now to build for you a house. I remember there is a time that I was playing the receipt here. I will play them right now too. That this young man was telling Maro that yes, I could be family member, but there's no way I can live in this house, because Maro said, I'm gonna build a house and Brian is gonna leave you. You're gonna have a room here. Brian is gonna have a room, grandma. But Daniel told Maro that there's no way I can have a room here because this could be my grandma, yes, but remember, our grandpa had 3 wives, right? And my mama or me, I come from a different wife from this one. Okay, this grandma is a different one, so there's no way that I can come live here. Even in the same compound, there is a boundary of trees planted in the middle of the compound. You can imagine. So deep down, Daniel knows that he has nothing. There's no way he's going to benefit from all this. So he's kind of raising an early alarm that, hey, I'm working, I'm doing all this, but at the end of the day, I'll be a loser. I walk out with nothing. Maybe to make them subscribers think about maybe start his project or something. I remember he told Maro that I have my own land. I'm going to place some receipt. I have my own land. If you want to do something for me, then yeah, I can take you there to my land, and you can build my house on my own land, because before my parents died, they left some inheritance for me. So I have my own place. If I have to build a house, it will be on my land, not on grandma or on Brian. And so I know deep down there is something here that maybe subscribers are trying to silence. But when this young boy cannot take that anymore, it will be ugly. It will be really ugly. And I believe that after the project, nobody will come here to ask about Daniel, how he's doing, and all that. We have seen this. It's not, it's not like a new thing. It happens. Yes, his channel is building up so quick, but he cannot be allowed to film and record content on his channel. Maro told him that he can only use that phone or do stuff when he's not around. And if Maro can tell Nasto and Maja not to film, not to post before him, so who's Daniel? And Maro told him, there's a man that been sent for me to give you, but I'm not going to give you because, if I give you this money, I'm wasting this money. I'm going to put it to the construction. No, Mara, that is a mistake, because this young man is not part of this family. Even if it's a big extended family, he's a part of it. But there's no way that this is his project. So if someone sends some money for Daniel, just give it to him, because that is the only way he can benefit. And if you allow this young man to make content and at least give out his numbers, his support lines, so that anyone who is willing to help this young man can help him in the process of building something for Brian. Because when the process is done, when the roof is done, when the house is furnished and given to or handed over to grandma and Brian, Daniel will go back to his normal life and start from scratch, from zero. He will not be coming here to beg and living with them, because of course he cannot live here. He's not a family member of this single house, now this house of grandma. So I totally understand when Brian comes here and explain to people that, hey, why are you people pressuring me so much, and are you saying that now I'm growing thick in the head? Because at the end of the day, I'll have nothing in this process, which I totally understand. And so, when we're going to look at this, I want you to understand that, you may say that this young man will benefit in a way or the other, or maybe subscribers are going to build him a house after Brian's, or maybe his channel is big. Don't you be fooled. His channel could be having 20,000 subscribers and is growing super fast. But immediately Marodi come from this place, immediately he's done with this Brian project, nobody will bother to go and know how Daniel is doing. And that is something that Brian needs to understand from right now. Daniel, you have to understand that your channel, having Maro's fan base, they are here, they're interested to know what is happening in that home, what is happening with that boy. And immediately after that, nobody bother. When the schools are open, Brian is in school, grandma is doing her thing, and you know you're not a member of this particular family. So it would be so hard for people to even know what you're doing. That's the saddest reality. And I have to tell you because nobody else will. So when Daniel comes to speak here at this early stage, I know deep down, he has been facing a lot of challenges and troubles. And now, yes, honestly, there's a very huge problem here. Can we talk about it? Shall we? Oh, so here we go. Here we go. There is this community post that Brian wrote. No, not Brian, but Daniel. Daniel wrote this community post here. This is what he explained. Because it's tiny, I'm going to put a screenshot and I can enlarge that so that you can see from your end. Right? So this is what Daniel wrote on his community post. You can see it is Daniel Muida. He said, people says, okay? He said, people says that okay. People say that I start, okay, I'll read as it is. So at least you will understand. People say that is have started to have a big head. How can I have a big head while I don't know what is life? Please, guys, I'm still young and I still have a long way to go. The house is not belongs to me. It belongs to Brian and his grandma. Me, I have nothing. There I'm just a volunteer. Guys, please. I don't like the fact. Etymology, niko na kichwa ngumu. May God forgive you. All right, so basically, let me break this down for you. Because how he wrote, he says that Maron, his subscribers, okay? Basically, Maron, his subscribers, they have started to tell him that he has a big head. That means he's growing thick in the head. I mean, he's now becoming proud and maybe egocentric or something. He's growing arrogant in a way. I don't know what they actually mean, or maybe becoming ungrateful or forgetting how much Maron has helped him and stuff like that. That is basically it. Maybe they've seen that his channel is growing, like it's been like a week, and he has gained more than 6,000 subscribers. So maybe that's super fast growth or something. So maybe if he have been seen celebrating, they begin to tell him that, hey, young man, stay humble, stay humble. You are growing thick in the head. You're becoming so proud. So basically that is it. They are telling him, they are reminding him that without Maro, he could be nothing. Nobody could know him. So as much as he's making views, as much as his channel is growing, they're still reminding him that he could be nothing if it wasn't for Maro. Sorry, it looks like my mouth sound lost in a minute or so. Sorry, if I remember, I'll cut that out. So the question is it a mistake? Is it a crime for Daniel to grow? Is it a crime for him to, show progress? Because for these subscribers, they really expect that Brian should remain, he should remain down there and like a zombie or something. He should not portray some signs or maybe some signs of growth. So when they tell him that he has started to grow thick in the head, or maybe swell the head, or swell in the head, I don't know what they actually mean, but it is the same thing. Telling him that maybe he's becoming ungrateful, he has forgotten that it's actually because of Maro that he is what he is. Those kind of nonsense that they tell everyone. Don't try to grow. Don't try to be independent. Be it Nasto, be it Mayugno, be it whoever. Once you're in there, they expect you to be there just like a child every day. Don't grow. Don't show any sense of growth. Okay? So I guess this is the only challenge that this young man is facing, and he doesn't understand that being a Marwas, that is how you can do it. I mean, you can grow any further. You can't show a sign of you growing. There's no way. So when he says, please guys, I'm still young, all right? Please guys, I'm still young, and I still have a long way to go. The house is not belongs to me, or the house does not belong to me. It belongs to Brian and his grandma. Me, I have nothing. I totally agree. I totally understand what this young man says. So, because of course, what does he have? He doesn't have nothing. He does not have nothing. He said that for him, he comes from a different house. When he told Maro that he can only build on his land, and there's no way he can come to live in Brian's house or grandma's house, because, as you know, this family is a bigger extended family, and Daniel coming from a different house. When I'm talking about houses now, the different wives, we call them houses. Okay, when a man has like 3 wives, we say he has 3 houses. So children from this wife 1, or wife A, wife B, wife C, these are now children from house A, house B, house C. That is how it goes, right? So Daniel coming from a different house or a different grandma cannot come and live in this Brian's grandma's house. It doesn't happen like that. It won't. For him, he has his inheritance. He's telling you that for real, this process is the only opportunity that Daniel has to grow his channel and maybe to make some money and go live, tell people who are willing to help him personally, they can help him without saying that they're helping Daniel or their family. They can help him because for him, he doesn't have anything. When this process is done, he will walk out with zero, with nothing, which is completely okay. It's completely true because, of course, he does not belong to this house. And so after the house is done, everything finished, he'll be required to go back and go live in his mad house where he was initially. So they actually better let him do that. Grow his channel right now, make as many views he can, get donation or directly from him. It's crazy that he gets donations, but through Marwa, but Marwa does not give him. He say, I'm not gonna give you this money. I'm gonna bring it back to this construction because maybe I'm doing it for you. And now you see, he say he has nothing. This house does not belong to him. Let me show you something here. Like the video, guys. Okay. Like the video for me. Thank you. There is this point here. There is this point where if we start from here, this young man Daniel, was requesting Marwa when they were starting this project. They were saying, because we be working on this project as handymen, you can pay us the normal rate that everyone else is being paid. But what did Marwa say? I'm not gonna pay you. There's no way I can pay you. How can I pay you? This thing is helping you too. Okay, because you're benefiting from this thing, there's no way I can pay you. But Maro knows that this young man is not does not belong to this house that they are trying to do. So he better pay him like any other worker, because he spent from day one this project started. This young man has been here investing his time, effort, and everything, working on this project. The only thing that he has right now from all this process is the mobile phone, the smartphone that he was bought for like $110, $120. Only that. Nothing much, nothing more. So I really thought that he could be paid just like any other worker, and he grow in the process. Get paid. Just give him a fair feel for him to get donation from whoever want to send him, and at least he can do stuff on his own. When this process is done, he can be independent on his own and proceed with his life. But keeping him closer here, working him off, and don't pay him at all, and saying that is for his benefit, that is slavery. That is bad, because he's not going to benefit on this process after all. And I understand when he comes and say, I don't have nothing, this house does not belong to me. I agree with him 100%. He does not have, he will never benefit from this house in any way. He can only come and visit and go back to his mad house. Remember, this is another total orphan. Another total orphan. So if there is no plan for these subscribers to build this Daniel a house after Brian's house, then they should let him grow. They should let him do his thing. At least get him, at least get his donations. Okay. So remember, let me play this video. Like the video, guys, please.
400 each.
400 each. How many are you? Stand here, those guys who are working. Brian, I will not pay you. How can I pay you to fix your own house?
For Brian, I totally understand. Okay. When Maro say, I'm not going to pay you, Brian, how can I pay you to fix your own house? That is completely okay. But what about Daniel? Yes, Brian, you cannot be paid to fix your own house. That is actually, you should be paying these other people. But now what about Daniel? What about this other young man?
Hey, including you. You will not be paid. You are also benefiting from this work.
So you hear, including you, Daniel, you will not be paid because you're also benefiting from this work. How? The young man tried to explain to Maro that, hey, listen, man, this is not my thing. Okay, this is not my house. This is not our home. My home is right different from here. And after all this, I will never have nothing. But he was like, no. You are benefiting from this. How? Yes, subscribers. You may say that. Yes, his channel is bigger. Actually, he has more subscribers than me right now in less than a week. That is completely okay. But how many channels do you know that Maro gave a shout out on? Maybe people subscribe because of Maro. But after that hype is done, they forget about that the channel owner. I mean, a lot. Even Mayugun has been crying until tomorrow, yesterday when Maro resurrected him. I've seen a lot of these big channels that at that moment when that hype is there, so they will come watch your channel. But when it's done, you're done. You'll have a bigger channel with nobody checking on you. So that is the bitter truth. So Daniel should be paid. That is the fact. Daniel should be paid as a worker. He's working here. He should be paid because, as he said, he has nothing. This house does not belong to him. It belongs to Brian and his grandma. He should be paid. When donations are sent to be given to Daniel, they should be given to him. Don't tell him that this thing is going to the construction because I cannot give you, we need a lot of money. Yes, you need a lot of money. But if some money is sent for Daniel specifically, this guy should have his money. Don't do that injustice to him. This guy will have nothing at the end of this process. Yeah. So when he cry like that, people will go there in the comment section to silence him, tell him to be humble, be cool, or be patient. Something is cooking and whatever. He can cook for a decade. He can cook for eternity. Bro, just let this young man benefit from the process. Give him his due. Give him his donation. Pay him for his time and effort. Just do that, bro. Okay? Just do that. So you heard Maro saying that he's gonna not pay him because he's benefiting from the process and blah blah blah. Some gross BS over there.
Now how can I pay you and I'm coming to help you, my friend?
Yes.
Yeah, people even will wonder.
How can I pay you and I'm coming to help you? But you know that this young man, is not a member of this home. Let me say a home, not family. He's not a member of this home. So yeah, he deserves to be paid. Anyway, Maro decided to pay the other three guys, and said no to Brian and Daniel. I don't know. But now, Daniel, let me show you here. There's this point here. Please like the video for me. Like the video for me kindly. I will highly appreciate if you do that. So, listen, this is Brian. No, Brian, but Daniel. One of the biggest conditions that MARWA gave Daniel is he cannot even use his phone when MARWA is around. Okay, so that's why I really think that you should give Daniel a chance to use this opportunity to grow himself, to grow his channel, to at least get donations straight from subscribers, and at least benefit from this process. Because at the end of it, as I said, he will have nothing. He will walk out of this process with zero, with nothing. You can imagine that MARWA does not want anyone else to film this process. He's the only one who wants to film, to record and post. When anyone else, including the Manastos and the Majas and the whoever, the Mayugnos, the Gitiribas, when anyone try to film a video, they either wait for MARWA to film, relax, and when he decides to post, then they wait for him to post and get views so that they can post the same. Same applies to Daniel. So Daniel was told, you can only use the phone when I'm not around. When I'm here, you come and help me. Work here for free of course.
And Brian, Daniel, come. When I'm here, you come and help me. You don't get lost in your phone. When I'm not around, you can use your phone.
You hear that? You can only use your phone when I'm not around. When I'm here, keep your phone away. You don't get lost in your phone. Come and help me. You can use that phone because, the young man is trying to create content with the new phone that he was bought, and that is not good. It's not cool. This young man is trying to divert people's attention from me to him, because now they want to know from the real sources. Okay, Daniel, what is happening there? Or what is happening today? What about your brother? And what about what about Brian and blah blah blah? So that is the biggest threat. MARWA does not want that. You can use your phone when I'm not around. But I remember Daniel telling MARWA, even if we build this house, even if we do all that, there's no way that I'm going to live here. If you guys care about me, you either maybe build a house for me on my own land, but I cannot live here. You know that I don't belong to this home. So I can only visit and go back, but I don't belong here. So if you only want to do anything for me, maybe my own house at my own place. It's right here. Let me play that for you.
Happiness should come in this home. Yes, you will be here. Even when you're building this home, we will make sure you and Brian and grandmother, you also have a place here.
So that is the kind of promises that Daniel was being given by MARWA, that you just be here, work here, do everything here, as I say, and I'll make sure, listen to MARWA, I will make sure that when the house is done, you'll have a room here, Brian will have a room here and grandma in the same house. So you just be here. Don't complain, don't do nothing, don't try to do something on your own. You just be here. I will make sure, as a man of the home, you have a house. But that can never happen. It will never happen. And Daniel actually had to tell him right there that there's no way that can happen, because I come from a different house. Even if this is my family, but it's a distant family. So culturally, I can only visit. I cannot live here. It's like you, the Ondaris, and I don't even have a good example. Maybe the other Ondari family from Kisi and the Ondari family from Nyabohanse. The Kisi family, the likes of Baba Mario, can come and visit MARWA, but cannot live with MARWA there. You can visit and come back. Yeah, so that is the thing. So what did Daniel tell MARWA?
But me,
Yeah.
I will not be able to get a place here
Because it's not your home.
yes, but me, I have my plot because we were.
Yeah, it is not my home. I will not be able to get a place or a room from this home because it's not my home. But Daniel tells Maro that I have a plot, I have a land. Before my parents died, before they died, they left the inheritance for me. So if you want to do something, then do it on my land. Build a house on my land. But I'm not sure if that is going to happen. Maybe that is why the young man have seen that, and now he really feel like, okay, if this is what is going to happen, at the end of the process, if I'm not allowed to film a video and post before Mara, if I cannot give out my number for assistance, if people cannot reach out to me directly, and if Mara is sent some money to give me, and he still use the same money for Brian's construction, which does not benefit me, then at the end of the day, I'll be doing zero work. I'm just a volunteer. I'll be doing a church work. We call them church work in Kenya. Kazi ya kanisa. I mean, you're just doing a church work, charity, something. Remember, this young man is even needy. He's another needy man. And even morally, than Brian. But at the end of the day, he's trying to look at it. I believe this has been spoken to him from his other family. Now, hey, listen, young man. You're doing all this and you know deep down you don't come from that family, that home. So at the end of the day, what are you going to benefit from this? This is the moment that you're being helpful to that family. Then use the opportunity, grow your channel, make views. Whoever wants to help you can help you, and at least let them know that you don't have nothing. But I know immediately he will do that. And I'm sure even this community post that he posted here will not sit right with Marwa. When he sees this and see my comment down below there, and he's still there, I'm sure this young man is going to have a problem. And the fact that now we are making a reaction on it, Marwa will either try to clip this young man's wings or maybe try to confront him and tell him, all that. They will try so hard to bring this young man to a point where he feels less of himself and just reduce him to a zombie or something. There's no way they can allow this young man to be himself, to be a man on his own. No way. So when he tells Marwa that I cannot live in this home, in that house, even if it's complete, if you want to do something, then build on my land. That is true. So if Marwa does not have a plan to build this young man a house on his land, a house of his own, then at least let him, just give him a fair ground to grow himself. Any amount of money that is sent to this young man should be given to him. Okay? I've heard Maro telling the young man, remind me, someone send me 2,000 bob for you, but you remind me to give you, okay? I'm sure the young man will not bug Maro or nag him too much. Hey, this is my money, you need to give me. And even sometimes he will come on camera and say, there's some money that was sent to me to be given to you, but you know what? I've used the money for the same project, for the construction. So there's no money. Even for Mayuguno, somebody send me some small money like $100 for you, but I'm not going to give you right now. I'll only give to you when I see that you're doing something good. I mean, it's my money, bro. And you're telling me you'll only give me that money when you feel like doing so? Are you crazy? And sometimes I blame subscribers. Like this young man has a number on his channel. Maybe some of them don't see it. They can reach out to him, tell him, young man, I have $100 for you. Take this, destroy it, give it to him. Why send tomorrow? And you know that, maybe if it will get to him, a heavy tax will be taken, and Maro will take a share. Or maybe at all, no, give him, because there's no way that he can complain right now. People will be hard on him, tell him he's ungrateful, he's bad, he I don't know. It's not right, it's not right. This young man is needy too, okay? And so I have to speak about that because I know it's only through reactors that these streets are being kept on check. So yeah, if we don't speak about this young man will be used and misused. At the end of that process, he'll be thrown out with zero, with nothing. The other family will be laughing. He will be coming to this home to beg to be there. He was there working from the day the house was being constructed. Now he has zero. He'll go back to his madhouse. Then you want this young man to come and be a beggar in Brian's home? No. If there's no plan for him to get a house on his own, then leave him, give him a fair trial. Any man sent to him, give it to him. Anything that that belongs to him, just give it to him. Pay him for his effort. Pay him for the work he's doing. Translating all that to the grandma, or telling you what is happening there, or doing all that process is a hell tiresome work. Then pay him. Yeah, pay him. He has nothing. That is true. Whatever he said there is completely true. Even though now subscribers will go and tell him, hey, shut up. Hey, young man, be humble or whatever. No. Let the young man speak the truth, that he will walk with this out of this all thing with zero, with nothing. That's true. So yeah, when he told he that I will not be able to have a place here because this is not my home, it's true.
Me,
Yeah.
I will not be able to get a place here because
Because it's not your home.
yes, but me, I have my plot because when my father died,
Yes, he gave you.
Yes, it get already. Yes, they have already plotted it.
Divided, I
Yes,
mean.
divided.
Okay.
So by now,
You hear that? So young man is telling Marwa, I have my own place. Okay? I have my own place. So before my dad died, he had left somewhere, some place for me. And if there is anything, go construct a house on that land. Okay? Just go build something on that land because I have my own place. Which is true.
now I have my own plot, my own place that I can say that now I think we should build here. My
Okay.
house.
Okay.
Yes, but here maybe I'm helping my cousin.
You help your cousin and your grandmother. She's also your grandmother, right?
Yes, it's my grandma.
Yeah. And he said this thing, he said these things on 8th of August. Today's on 14. So he started telling Maro these things way before. From way before. And right now that these things are happening here, you can look at them, you can say, yeah, it's true. When he say, please guys, I'm still young and I still have a long way to go. He's still young. He has a very long way to go. He's still figuring out life. He's a total orphan, just like Brian or whoever. And he need that help. Okay? And he said, the house does not belong to me. It belongs to Brian and his grandma. Not my grandma, his grandma. As I said, this whole compound, or this whole family, is a big family. The grandpa had 3 wives. So Brian come from a different wife, and I'm talking about our grandma, and Daniel come from a different grandma. And so when he say he has nothing, it's completely true. That is totally correct. He has zero. He has nothing. When this process is done, Daniel will have zero, will have nothing. If at all, they don't allow him to benefit from the process, make money, get donations straight from subscribers, make videos. Do you know what is even sad? This young man tried to make a video or a live stream when he was talking about, oh, hey, here's my number. If you want to reach me out, if you want to send me a donation, if you want to do something for me, this is it. And you know what? He was told, pull down that video, pull down that live stream. Immediately, that live stream was ended and pulled down. You cannot do that, right? You cannot. How can you tell people to send you money straight? That does not happen. Will never happen. Actually, matter of fact, Maro tells him that any communication, anything, if you want to reach out to Daniel or whoever, it should be done through me. It should be done through who? Through Maro. Actually, let me play that for you. Let me play that for you. Maro says, when you do something, if you want to reach out, then it should be through Maro. Oh, let me play that for you. Guys, like the video for me, right? All right.
Morning, guys. There is a guy here pretending to be me.
All right. He was talking about there was a scammer. Right. There was a scammer that was acting or pretending to be Daniel, because this is a loophole that has been created by Mara. If Mara only allowed Daniel to give out his credentials, his numbers, people will know the Daniel number is this. the support line that you can reach out to Daniel. This is the support line I can reach out to Daniel. But because that does not happen, or maybe he does not be allowed to actually every day come on camera and say, my number is this, get my number here, has been pinned here and that and that. So scammers are now using that tactic to say, I am Daniel. And people now are trying to, use that. Those scammers are trying to use that opportunity to scam people who are willing to help Daniel. The most craziest thing is, MARWA says, this guy who's pretending to be Daniel is a scammer. But if you want to reach out to Daniel or whoever, do so through my number. That's BS. That's gross BS, because Daniel has a phone, he has a WhatsApp, he has everything. Just allow this young man to get his own fan base, to get his help, to get donation from people straight, directly. The only thing you can do is try to grow around. You cannot. You just need to remain forever a puppet, like a spanner boy, every day. Nasto, ask Nasto. If you think I'm lying, go and ask Nasto. You cannot be a man on your own. Immediately you think that you can be a man of your own, you messed up.
Or pretending also to be Brian. Daniel. Be very, very careful. He's put his number here. It ends with 009. That is a scammer.
All right. That's a scammer. But what if someone wants to reach out to Daniel? How are they going to be able to do that?
Do not send money to that number. My number is always below this video. You can reach me out if you want to talk to Daniel, below. But
that's foolishness. I don't know how to say that. Because of some YouTube regulation, I'm not going to say some words, but I'm attempted to say some gross stuff here, but let me just hold myself. Your number has nothing to do with Brian or Daniel's. If someone is pretending to be Daniel, it's because you don't allow Daniel to give his numbers out there. You know what? You don't allow Daniel to do his normal vlogs and normal live streams and catch up with people and let them know how they can reach him out, how they can send him some money, how they can do this and that and that. And now telling subscribers that if they want to talk to Daniel, they use your number down below. That's nonsense, bro. That's not where you go wrong. Everything you're doing to this family is completely okay, and I'm of support of it 100%. I support that 100% because yes, you're transforming a life. That one I'll never debate. I give flowers where they are due. I call out BS when it is BS. I call BS for what it is. So there's no way that people will be reaching out to Daniel through your number. Let Daniel give his own number. Let Daniel have his own fan base. Let Daniel have people contacting him directly. If someone is pretending to be a scammer, it's because they have seen an opportunity. This young man has this thing that people want to know more about, and this young man is humble, this young man is outspoken, this young man is naturally he's naturally friendly. He's doing all that, zero complaining or whatever, despite the fact that he does not belong to this home. So people will want to know more about this young man and help him. But now telling people that they can reach out to Daniel through the number or talk to. Let me repeat this nonsense.
That number. My number is always below this video. You can reach me out if you want to talk to Daniel, below. But
that's nonsense. You want to talk to Daniel, they contact you. How? How, MARWA? Why will people reach out to Daniel through you?
Reach me out if there's anything, please.
They reach you out if there's anything. No. I don't agree with that thing. I really will never agree with that. Even if you are helping the young man, but I don't think that is the way to go. No. For example, here. Sorry. Guys, like the video for me. Okay, like that video for me.
Guys, this is a fake YouTube channel. Please be told.
Yeah, there was someone who was faking to be Daniel and stuff like that. It's because you don't allow Daniel to contact or maybe grow a community on his own.
They want to steal money from you. And that he could be the same guy who, let me see that number. There's a guy here. Guys, be careful. Be careful when you want to.
No, listen to that.
To talk to MARWA or somebody else, Please, under this video, we have everything there. Please don't look for another number. We have emails. There's a fake people. There's some fake.
So if you want to talk to Marwa, Daniel, or anyone else, there is the contact information down in the video. And let me see if he has put Daniel's number in the video that he's talking about. Let me see. There's no WhatsApp number. This is Marwa's number. Okay? Instagram, Facebook, this is Marwa's numbers. There's no Daniel. All right? There's no Daniel number. He said, inquire here my WhatsApp number. It's right here. There's no Daniel's number here. And matter of fact, Marwa does not tag Daniel. He does not tag Daniel. He only tag, I can see, he only tag Maisha Vlogs. You know? He only tags Maisha Vlogs, not Daniel. So why would people reach out to Marwa if they want to talk to Daniel? That's nonsense. Allow Daniel to give his numbers to subscribers, to send him something. If they want to send him something, they should send him straight. You know, they should send him straight. I don't know. There is this one here that somebody sent some money, 2,000 shillings to Daniel. And Marwa told him that he will come and remind him about the money so that he can give him the money. That if he doesn't remember, then it will be it. Listen.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Daniel.
Daniel?
How are you?
I'm fine.
Somebody sent me, I don't know, 2,000 Kenyan shillings to give you.
You hear? Somebody sent me, I don't know, 2,000 shillings to give you. I don't know how much is that. So saying that on camera is to tell that subscriber that, hey, the money has been, at least you saw that I told Daniel that I have your money. So I've not seen that point where Daniel has received that money. All he tells Daniel is, remember to remind me about that money so that I can give you your money. Just nag me. If I remember, I'll give you. If I don't, just like he told Mayuguno. Somebody sent me some money. I don't know how will someone want to send Mayuguno money, but still send to Marwa, telling him give Mayuguno this. Some subscribers though, why would you want to send money to JT? But you say, let me send this money to Muzungu Pebbles, and that Muzungu Pebbles will look for JT and give it. Bro, why? You wanna send money to me? You send it to OT or NT or Caro or New Trends or whoever. Tell them, hey, give that money to JT. Send me straight. Give me my money. Give me my money, bro. All right? My money has nothing to do with the other people. But for this case, I understand. It's because this young man is limited to what he can do. He's limited to the videos he can publish. He's limited to how he can give out his numbers. You hear Marwa saying that if anyone wants to reach out to Brian, they should contact Marwa. If there's anything, contact Marwa. Hey, contact me. All right? But anyway, going back to this, let me finish with this.
You remind me to give you that money today. I'll send it. Let's go see the...
You remind me to give you that money. I'm not sure if the young man received the money. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure that the young man received the money. That's why he came here and said, people say that I have started to have a big head. That's to mean people are saying that I have started being rude, arrogant, and proud, or stuff like that. Like he started forgetting how much they have been helping him. Okay? Please, guys, I'm still young and I still I have a long way to go, which I completely agree with. The young man has a very long way to go. He still have a very, very long way to go. He has nothing. Whatever he's doing there will never benefit him directly. He still have a long way to go. Right? And he says, the house is not belongs to me. The house does not belong to Daniel. who is completely okay. I mean, that's true. Who doesn't know that? I mean, who is slow enough not to understand that the house that Maru is building does not belong to Daniel? Everyone knows that, right? It belongs to Brian and his grandma. Yeah, however much we say that's grandma is Daniel's grandma and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know. But that is not the case. Daniel's grandma is different. Brian's grandma is different. There are three grandmas there. And so, yes, whatever he's doing right here, according to him, I have nothing. He has nothing. There, I'm just a volunteer. I agree. He's just a volunteer. And that's why I said it was wrong of Marwa telling this young man that he will not pay him because people will wonder why he's paying him. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. He should be paid. He should be paid. Telling him, I'm not going to pay you because you're benefiting from the process. No. He does not have nothing. He will not be moving to this house. That means he will walk out of this process with zero. So allow this young man to get whatever the small thing that people send to him, get it to him. Allow this young man to post videos daily. And of course, you can, this young man can only get views when he talk about Brian. You see where the trap is. That's why when I commented there, I told him it is the culty community, because yes, that is it. The channel is Daniel's channel. But if he doesn't not talk about Brian, no views. Praise Marwa and say Boss Marwa. Yeah, Boss Marwa. That's the only content that this young man can do as per now for his channel. He can vlog. He can say meet whoever or introduce his other family. No, he cannot go and create something else. Yeah, I'm arranging my house, or maybe I'm doing my morning routine. People don't know. People don't want to see that. At least not like everyone. Marwa subscribers. Only they want to see is they gave you a phone. They want to grow that channel only to be able to access and see what is happening around Brian and grandma. Nobody cares about this young man. They only care about him because they think that he is maybe a brother to Brian, or maybe a grandson to this grandma. But now, if right now he's starting to tell people the truth that he does not belong to this house, then that's an uncle. They will kick him out. Okay, if you're not then a part of this family, then there's no point of us being close to you. When you go to the comments there, you'll even sympathize with this young man. I mean, it's so sympathetic. And now listening to Marwa telling him that he's not going to pay him, it's crazy.
Brian, I will not pay you. How can I pay you to fix your own house?
For Brian, I agreed. Don't pay him. But what about this young man?
Hey, including you. You will not be paid. You are also benefiting from this work. Okay. Now, how can I pay you and I'm coming to help you, my friend?
Yes.
No. Okay? No. And this process is not his. And he cannot live in this home. Bro. I'm playing this. I'm playing this for the last time.
We will make sure you and Brian
Hold on.
should come in this home. Yes, you will be here. Even when you're building this home, we will make sure you and Brian and grandmother, you also have a place here.
You don't decide, Marwa. You don't really make decisions. When the house is done, just like the Mama Ann's home, the Mama Ann's house, when that house is done, it's the Mama house family, the Mama Ann. Oh my God, what am I saying? Mama Ann, they're the one who will decide who will live in that house, on which room or whoever. So even if Marwa was part of that construction, when the house is done and handed over to Mama Ann, it was their business now to know who lives where and in which room and stuff like that. Same thing will happen to this grandma. When the house is done and handed over to grandma, Brian's grandma, that will be her business to know who live in that house, in which room, and what is going to happen in that place. So Marwa say, I'll make sure that you have a room here. Bro, this is not your home. You're not a father of this home. You're not a grandpa of this home. So this young man, there's no way he can do that. That one, I agree with him. And now when he come today and post something related to that, I know not know, because his eyes have been opened. No, maybe the other family are speaking to him, telling him, hey, Daniel, just be smart, because when this process is done, bro, you'll have nothing. You'll have nothing, Daniel. When the process is done, you'll be done too.
But me,
Yeah.
I will not be able to get a place here
Because it's not your home.
yes, but me, I have my
That's the thing. It's not your home. And now Daniel was trying to tell Marwa, hey, listen, man. For me, seriously, I have my own place. If you want to build a house, it should be built in my home. I'm not sure if that is going to happen. Let's just hope, okay? Let's just hope that this young man will have people, well-wishers and donors who want to build him a house. But I'm not sure if that is going to happen anytime soon, unless he just make his own money from his channel and some small donation here and there, and he just make a saving and build himself something small for himself, or maybe do something that will help him. But now, being here as a volunteer every day, waking up and working and doing all that, then walking out of this whole process with zero, to be I don't know how to even describe that. It's a bad thing, bro. I mean, it's horrible.
my plot, because when my father dies,
Yes, he gave you.
yes, it get already, they have already plotted it.
Divided, I
Yes,
mean.
divided.
Okay.
So by now, I have my own plot, my own.
So right now I have my own plot, I have my own land. If you need anything, I can build on that.
place that I can say that now I think we should build here. My
Okay.
house.
Okay.
Yes, but here maybe I'm helping my cousin.
You help your cousin and your grandmother. She's also your grandmother, right?
Yes, my grandma.
Hi.
All right. Telling the young man, don't worry. Hey, young man, don't worry. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. You're going to have a place. It's not true.
Guys, you know, here in the village, sometimes change makes people fear.
Whatever, man. That's not true. If I check, for example, in that post, in that community post that Daniel wrote, if you see this, for example, look at that. This is the community that he wrote, the post, and you can see my comment is up here. It's actually the most replied to comment. Why are people attacking me, by the way? I'm telling this young man the truth. I told him, your culty community only wants you to worship and kiss nyash of your so-called boss. If you try to do something else, you'll be named ungrateful and bad, or maybe jealous. So you have no option but to forever kiss nyash and remain a MARWA zombie. That's what I told him. And people are feeling the heat and are coming hard on me. Why are people so hard on me? Because I'm telling him the truth. Let me see any comment that this young man replied and see what he replied. For example, someone wrote to him and told him, you say you have nothing, but that is not true. You have intelligence, honesty, that is priceless. That's stupidity, bro. How can you tell this young man he has intelligence that is priceless? Everyone is everyone is intelligent. So Brian, who is not intelligent, have a house. Grandma, who is not intelligent, have a house. But because Daniel is intelligent, he has intelligence and what? And honesty. I mean, that's priceless. So he would be here working there all day and doing all that thing because he's because he's intelligent and honest. That is all. Bro, Daniel, young man, don't be lured, don't be lied to. Intelligence is okay, it's something to brag about. But please don't. I mean, no way. Please. If they can't help you do something on your own, then to hell with that intelligence, bro. And you have, when you say you have nothing, but that's not true. You have intelligence and honest. That's priceless. That's nonsense. Let me see another comment that someone replied. This young man replied to. He replied here. Someone say, you've been a mentor to Brian. You could be a foreman or on my construction site. You have a YouTube channel and more followers than most in a week. You have taken care of grandma. How can you say you have nothing? You should be very proud of yourself. If if you are concerned of people not sending you dollars, the support is worth so much more than what you are learning. Be wise and stay positive. And he said, promise I will. All right. Some empty promises here, bro. Let me say, someone, Daniel, I'm pleading with you. This is what haters do. They manipulate your mind by saying things to pull you down. Then when you are down, they try to pull you against MARWA by offering you small money. Do not allow them to pull you closer to them. They are two-headed snakes. Do your research. Do the research. The people that follow MARWA always come out on top. The support is much greater. You are still young. You have so much potential. Keep posting every day. You need moderators to block the negative comments, or just delete and don't even read them. After the house is finished, you will benefit more. The house is yours too. That's a lie. The house is yours too, not just for Brian. The world is watching. Believe me, you will see the fruits of your labor. Don't allow people of small minds to manipulate you. We see you, Daniel. Keep your head up. Stand firm. Better days are coming. What did Daniel say, by the way? What did Daniel say? Daniel say, thank you. I will keep posting. And also he say, I'm not supposed to worry because MARWA is the one who put me where I am now. So I'm good and well. Don't lie to this young man, okay? This woman called Miss Barbara or whoever. You're lying to this young man. That is not his house. As he said, that house does not belong to him. He has nothing. So at least be kind enough to tell him that, hey, be patient, and we will work on this, and maybe we will see you through. We will come through for you. At the end of the day, you'll build your own something somewhere. I mean, you'll have something after all these things. But telling him that, why are you saying that is not your house, it's yours too, your Brian is like you. No, let's be practical. All right. I really, really appreciate the fact that this young man at least has a YouTube channel, has a phone. That is a very good move. That's a very good score for now. But at least what I'm saying is just allow Daniel to grow his channel, create a good community, get his own donation straight to him without passing through someone and taking a cut. Allow the young man to grow on his own and at least benefit from the process. As he's working here as a foreman or translator or whoever he's doing that or whatever he's doing there, at least he should be paid at the end of the day. This is one thing that MARWA has done to Gitiriba for decades, and now he has thrown Gitiriba out. Are you aware that there's this young new man called, I don't know, whoever, I don't know, I forget his name, that is now driving MARWA in the motorbike. He has replaced Gitiriba. One thing you have to understand that these people are not paid like on a monthly or weekly or whatever. They only be given favors, YouTube shoutouts, or maybe if there's something they're going there, maybe for a lunch, MARWA goes buy lunch for him, and he get to use the bike. It's nothing that maybe this man is paying them. No. So, for example, all these years that Gitiriba has served MARWA as a driver, he walked out of that thing with zero, with nothing. Lost a wife, kids, and all that. His family shattered. He built not in his home, so his family does not enjoy his fruits, the fruits of his labor. No. So at the end of the day, you walk out miserable, frustrated, and all that. That's why I really think that Daniel is having a very strong point here, and he should really focus on it and try to see how he can, he can be something on his own. So yes, however much people are trying to silence this young man, he still has a point. He still has a very strong point here. For example, let me see another comment that he replied, because that is the most interesting comments that he replied. He replied here. He said, someone is telling him, Daniel, ask Maro to show you how to delete and block feature on your channel. As soon as you glance at one negative word, delete and block. Your mental health is worth more than money. Remember, delete and block. Daniel is saying thank you. But anyway, my comment is still up here. I guess that is what is, chewing these people so hard, because I told this young man the truth, and I can see all these replies, 15 replies on my comment, because they think that my comment is so negative. Hey, JT, why are you telling this young man like that? Because that is true. That is true. I'm telling him that, hey, young man, you are crying here, but the one thing is for sure, this community will not allow you to be you yourself. They only want to see you as a zombie. You'll be here worshiping. At the end of the day, you know deep down that you don't belong to this home. So when this process is done and you don't benefit from the process, then you'll be on your own. Okay? You'll just be on your own. Nobody will care. So yeah, however much people are saying, hey, don't pay attention to people, hey, just remain calm, you guy, young man, just focus on blah, 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 things like that. I still don't agree. I will not. I don't agree with that. I still want to tell the young man, Daniel, just build something on your own right now. Use this opportunity. Do your live streams. Okay? Do live stream, activate donations. Bro, just be smart. This one, I know nobody will tell you, Daniel, because you're saying, the house does not belong to me. It belongs to Brian and his grandma. I have nothing. There, I'm just a volunteer. Yeah, I understand, Brian. Daniel, what do you say? Completely, I understand. And that is true. So I'm telling you, be smart. For now, the only thing can benefit you right now, you've monetized your channel, create content, post on that channel, trust the process. Before that house is done, at least make sure you have like 100 videos posted on that channel from the process. Day 1 of construction, day 2, day 3, day 4, we are roofing, we are doing that. At least have a 20 minutes video before Maro comes there. Have a video, maybe give us a tour of that house, how it's being constructed. I'm speaking to you, Daniel. Listen, take notes. Give us a tour of the house that's being constructed every day, like a 20 minutes video. And when Maro comes, you can put your phone aside, like he said. Don't use your phone when I'm here. And pause the process. When you're there translating to grandma, take grandma around, ask her some questions, how she feel about the house. Yeah, engage Brian, because that is the point of view. Right now, people want to know about Brian. Every day, talk about Brian, this and that and that. Because, trust you me when I'm telling you this, after this is done, nobody will care to know who Daniel was or is. That's a bitter truth that you young man, you should let sink. And I'm not just saying because I'm jealous or whatever. I don't care when people say that, by the way. By the way, I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I know I'm jealous. But I'm telling you, Daniel, that after this process is done, 2 months after it's done, nobody will bother to know there was someone called Daniel Brian the thief. No. When Brian goes back to school, grandma is moving on with the life. You cannot go to film and vlog in that mansion. All you can do is vlog in your madhouse. I understand totally that Daniel is an orphan. So what he can do right now, grow an audience. Grow. After the whole thing is done, if Maro cannot allow you to film a video during the daytime, go back to your house at night, put on that lantern or maybe that lantern light, that kerosene lantern. Sit there with your camera, your phone, recharge some data bundles, go live, connect with people, sit down, have a chat with them. I mean, whoever want to help you straight or directly, give them your number. Don't listen to Kenge. Don't let Kenge take your bro. You're a star on your own, okay? You are born a star. The reason why that you are surviving at this moment and your parents are no more is because God have you covered, okay? You still bro, you have a potential. So don't listen to these people. And I'm not saying go against Maro. That's where everyone else in that camp really go crazy and that they lose their minds. Because when I react on this, they hear, I saw Ahira called JT is advising the young man to go against Maro. I'm not telling the young man to go against Maro. All I'm saying is, because he cannot be paid as for the job he's doing, for the time and effort, because this young man does not benefit in a way or the other. Maro does not want this young man to connect with people straight. He wants everything to go through him, because this young man will not live in this home that is being built here. Then he will have nothing. So just allow the young man to make videos, post content, go live, get super chats. Bro, just allow the young man to grow, okay? Daniel, listen to me. This is the moment. Nobody will tell you this, but I'm telling you this. This is the moment. Do this. If you don't take advantage of this moment, you will regret it. Ask anyone else who's been given shoutouts by MARWA. They have channels with thousands of subscribers, 10,000, 15, 20,000, 30,000, Mayugno, 50 to 70,000 subscribers. But immediately MARWA said, I don't want to deal with him. That's it. That is it, bro. So take a moment this time. Don't cry, okay? I'm glad that right now you understand deep down that this is not your project. I'm glad that you understand that you'll walk out of this process with zero, with nothing. But now take that moment, use it wisely while it lasts. Create content. Your channel is really growing super nice. I'm so happy for you. Use that moment, create content, post videos, create a community, have subscribers interacting with you every day. Someone want to help you, they will help you straight, directly, without relying on whoever. Just imagine, I want to send you some money, like $100. I have to send someone. That someone will take their time whether they will want to give you that money next year or 5 years later. That's what you do. All right. Let me just assume that you heard what I'm saying. All right? I'm assuming that you heard what I'm saying. That is it. Okay? Enough of that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that emotional background, music background that I left you. So now we can go back to our country music and we wind down the show. Yeah. I'm a country for a man. Album. And so, guys, ladies and gentlemen, it was nice catching up with you all here. Thank you so much for being part of this family. Thank you for joining the show. I'm glad to be back. You know, as I say, knock me down 99 times, I will rise 100 times. I have infinity lives. 9 lives of a cat. Die today, I resurrect tomorrow, I go on. And so we are here to stand the street. Today, I was trying to shed some light on this young man called Daniel. So yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, it was nice catching up with you. Like the video before you go. And remember, I'll always be here. Thank you for your support, for your love and support. My keyboard reactors, my subscribers, my members of the channel. By the way, you can join the membership, right? Join the membership. Don't forget, I have a store. You can check there, grab a mug, grab a t-shirt, a hoodie, whatever you need there. Check it out there. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. We're moving super nice. Gradually, slow but sure. The goal is to be hit. 10,000 in a few. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one. So bye for now. See you later. I'll catch you up, right? It's been a premiere for the live gang. I'll see you in the live stream anytime. Country music for life. Bye bye, guys. Adios.